Hi, it's Annie. I have a quick warm-up for runners to help with knee pain, to help with aligning your knees, and to help with toning the knees so that when you're walking, running, hiking, your knees are aligned. And this is more than just an exercise. This is a Feldenkrais lesson that helps align your mind and body for that activity. And you're going to use a blanket roll, and I've got this thin blanket. You can also use a towel. It needs to be a kind of a big towel or two towels, but it's a skinny roll, okay? And you're gonna lie on that on your back. And I don't like to use a foam roller because it's too hard and it moves too fast. So a blanket roll is important because it's soft, it'll feel nice on your back. You're gonna lie with your butt at one end and your head at the other. So have your knees bent and make sure you're right in the middle so that your legs are a little wider than hip width apart. Feet are flat. They're more or less under your knees. And your arms are by your side. And this is such a great position. Just, you can roll a little side to side and this kind of thing. But stay in the middle right now. And what we're going to do is first start with just reaching across. And I've done a number of videos. If you look on my knee playlist, I have a bunch of videos working in different ways with a lesson similar to this. But what we're going to do is you're going to push your knee and your hand together. And this comes from my Coyote series. The coyote has this unique way of moving. And I like to study the animals and how they move. The coyotes have a very efficient way of running, of trotting. And so this comes from a little bit inspired by that series. You're going to tap your hand against the top of your thigh knee area and just make a thwacking, feel the bone as you tap with your palm into the knee. And then bring that foot down and your hand down. And we're going to play a target practice game. And so if you have trouble with balance, this is also so helpful. So you're going to go slow motion to touch your knee and your hand. And do that with your eyes open. Slow motion, and try to be relaxed and touch your knee and hand. Slow motion. It's like a quick draw, but we're doing slow motion draw. Hand and knee come toward each other across with the hand, and then tap a few times, and then bring that hand down to rest. And just rest for a moment and feel the difference of that leg. Does it feel more alert, more alive? Just doing that, yeah? And now do this with your eyes closed. Bring your hand and knee together. And then do it quickly of just tapping with the knee, reaching up to the hand, tap, tap, and then bring it down. And now don't make the movement, but just think about making the movement of bringing your hand to tap your leg. And think about it and just imagine that you feel it so clearly that you almost think you've done it. And then in your imagination, make it faster, easier. And then make the movement and see, is it clearer with either eyes closed? Can you do it pretty quickly now so it's straight? And then rest. So not only is this helpful for the athlete, but this is helpful for somebody who has balance issues. At any age, you can do this lesson. All right, now take the other knee, bring it up, and now reach with your left hand to the right knee and tap the hands on that thigh. Just so you get familiar with that, where it is straight on top of the thigh, right above the knee area, and then bring the leg down. And do that again. Bring the knee and hand toward each other and tap, tap, tap. So you bring that knee down and up while your hand is reaching for the leg. And it makes a little thwacking, and see if you can feel the bones of the hand and the knee, and rest. That sensing of the bones is an important part of the Feldenkrais method that I particularly find extremely helpful. All right, now with eyes closed, reach for your knee and then tap with eyes closed. And see if you can really feel the bones when you do this. And you might not be very centered, so open your eyes now and then if you're not, and then close them. And now when you're ready, go ahead and rest. And now do this in your imagination. You imagine bringing your knee and hand together and tapping with that leg and that hand. And make it so easy in your imagination that you could breathe or sing or whistle or even look around while your hand and knee are reaching each other, tapping. And then let it go. And now make that movement and see with eyes closed or open. Is it clearer? Is it easier? Yeah? Can you feel more clearly? And now reach with the other hand to the other leg a couple times and alternate. And do they sound similar? Do they feel similar? Okay, maybe 3 times on each side tapping. And then please roll off your roller. It always feels so fun to get off the roller and just notice how your back feels into the floor. There might be a little more contact with your spine. You can roll your knees and your head a little side to side. And then roll to the side, and we're going to come up to sit. And then take your time and come up to standing and just notice how it is to stand. And even in standing, you can play with tapping, reaching across to one knee, bringing that knee straight up and tapping your hand, and reach for the other knee and with the opposite hand, and just play a little bit like that, and then walk a little and see how that is. And maybe if you are a runner, take a few steps to run and see how it is. Does it feel more even on your feet? Yeah? Let me know. I appreciate your comments. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all your messages. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Take care.